Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Kevin Byrne. I'm the principal at Woodland Park High School. On behalf of all of our faculty and staff and students, I want to welcome all of you here in person and all of you that are watching on YouTube. This is such an exciting night. We haven't gotten an opportunity to do this now for 2 years, and it took us a while before we were able to get some COVID restrictions so that we could have this many students together, and we're so glad that this event is able to be had after the year and a half that we've all lived through. What do you say about that? You guys, people out front of me right now are so deserving of all the awards that they're about to get tonight. And the people behind me to my right and left are just as excited as you are to get them, they are to present them to you. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get busy presenting you your very well-earned awards. Before we do, I want to introduce a couple of folks to my left. First of all, Acting Superintendent Linda Murray. Our incredible counseling staff, led by Jennifer Johnston, Jeremy Greer, and one could not be with us tonight, Chad Costin. Finally, our two senior class sponsors, Ms. Norton and Ms. Papadakis. Thank you for being. So to begin tonight, we are going to present the all-class recognitions. And first, it's my honor to present the French awards, and I need to find them. The outstanding French student this year and when you hear your name, please come forward and receive your award, is Courtney Horton. That way you see my comment. Congratulations. I'm sorry, Courtney. Oh, I was supposed to read something. Thank you. Courtney, you get to stand up here while I read about you. Okay, I believe this is from your French teacher. The first thing I noticed about Courtney was her eagerness to learn, demonstrated by her constant smile and giggle. Her positivity was palpable, and I knew right away that she was going to be a student to watch. Since I've had the good fortune of teaching Courtney for 4 years, I got to watch her blossom as a French student and see her confidence grow. This year, especially in the turmoil of COVID, I observed her keen understanding of the language, heard her pronunciation improve, and realized her potential as a learner of French. It's rare for a teacher to get to see that progression, and I can sense that Courtney will continue to be a student to watch as she enters her college studies. Her determination and hard work will serve her no matter what path she takes, and my generation can breathe easily knowing that she will be a leader in the workforce. Thank you, Courtney, for your perseverance and fortitude, and keep smiling as you enter into your next phase of learning. All right, now that Mr. Bird's got things together on his end, the next presenter is going to be Miss Lindsay Oriana to introduce the Industrial Tech Award.
These are the words of Gary Adamson that I'm going to read this evening. The Industrial Technology Award goes to an individual that's qualified in first place for the last 2 years in Skills USA Region 5 welding competition. Only the top 2 competitors move on to the state competition. Last year's state conference is canceled, and this year's competition was held in our Woodland Park High School welding shop in a virtual format with 5 different welding projects that utilized 5 different weld processes. We spent over 4 days during spring break, plus significant time before and after spring break, working on this competition. This individual has lettered in multiple sports and worked throughout his high school years. This year's Industrial Technology Award goes to Darren Jenner. It's my pleasure to introduce Bill Brown, who will be presenting Outstanding English Student.
The words that I will be reading tonight were written by Jordan Post, the head of the English department, and he writes this. Despite working with words being a core tenet of my profession, it is difficult to choose the right ones in regards to Madeline Mary, yet I try. She is mature, clever, ambitious, creative, humorous, erudite, empathetic, insightful, intrinsically driven, curious, compassionate, brave, indeed irreplaceable. Her work in language arts over the past 3 years has left each of our English teachers stunned yet delighted. The scores reflected. And perhaps larger so, the conversations both inside and outside of the academic capacity have consistently been genuine, refreshing, enlightening, and more. I am simply a better person for having worked with and gotten to know Madeline Mary. I wager I'm not the only one. Maddie, would you come forward? And it is my pleasure to announce Sherry Papadakis for the Outstanding Science Student.
I'm going to present one of the 2 science awards. Because science is such a diverse discipline, we actually give a life science award and a physical science award. So I'm going to go ahead and present the life science award. And this deserving young lady not only has a passion for learning and an integrity for ethics, which I think is very important. in the life science world because we are changing what we can do and deciding what we should do. So this young lady has taken biology, AP biology, anatomy and physiology, and AP environmental science. And she has done outstanding in all of those classes. And she does so with a passion to learn and discover the why, which is very important in science, and do it all with compassion. So this year's Life Science Award goes to Ms. Courtney Horton. Next, I'm going to introduce Mr. Tom Torrance, presenting the Physical Science Award.
So I'm a student for chemistry, AP chemistry, and next year they signed up for more Georgia for an independent study in chemistry. He is simply the most fastidious student I've ever had in a classroom. It's hard not to use a string of superlatives for him because he's so talented. He is simply tenacious in his learning. So for this award for the outstanding physical science student, I'd like to give it to Andrew Black. And next up, I'd like to present, or the next presenter will be Mr. Nathaniel Owen.
All right, I am here to present on behalf of the math department. We have had a wonderful last few years with this student. I know that I've personally had this student in my math classes for the past 3 years, including also teaching physics and a few other classes as well. But the student has very much exceeded my expectations, exceeded the math department expectations. In fact, he has exceeded all of the classes that we have offered at Woodland Park High School. His senior year, he's gone above and beyond and taken both Calculus 3 and differential equations at UCCS. For those of you that are familiar with those classes, there are lots of wonderful puns, but I will leave them to be later. In terms of the wonderfulness of the student, he has gone above and beyond and actually helped me teach my calculus classes during this year. I took a couple weeks away to spend some time with my family for the birth of my newborn, and this student came in and actually taught the advanced calculus classes for me. There's not too many students that can do that. So without further ado, Levi Sarmiento. And presenting the Physical Education Award, Ms. Stacey Rochek.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to talk a little bit about our PE Student of the Year. This person leads by example in PE and always gives 100% effort. He's not afraid to step in and instruct the classes on how to do those properly. He does a great job of demonstrating the major exercises for all students in class. He models the social and emotional standard behavior better than any other students who we have in class. He just will jump in and not afraid to help out. He's good at assisting his peers in class by addressing their proper form and explaining to them why it's important to have proper form so they don't get injured. This person will definitely be missed next year in our PE classes as well as in our athletics. And this is who we look for in a PE student who just is not afraid to come in and work hard all the time. Probably leaves the class as one of the most sweatiest, drenched kids in class on a consistent basis. I think it might run in the family. from what I've seen in the past, but I'd like to give this award to Bryson Cox. I'd like to announce our next presenter will be Lindsay Oriana for Outstanding Art Student.
Brianna has taken art since her freshman year at Willow Park High School. She was always very independent, and her own style was very visible from her very first show here at Willow Park High School. She's been interested in graphic design and has taken the Career Start program at Pikes Peak Community College for the last 2 years, starting to pursue her interest in the arts as post-secondary study. This year, she's participated in 4 different art shows and placed in every single one of them. I'd like to present the award for Most Outstanding Art Student to Brenna Panek. Laura Killian will be presenting Academic Tenacity and Perseverance.
Thank you. The student that I nominated or giving this award to, Kaylin Wilson, is a freshman this year, and she worked tenaciously and she showed great perseverance on completing all of her assignments and all of her core focus areas that we have on the Summit platform. She came in as a freshman and showed maturity and just that, really that drive to achieve in a program that's basically self-regulating. And she did a wonderful job, and I couldn't be more proud of her. I think that she embodies the spirit of independent education and learning how to teach yourself how to learn. And I think that's what is going to make her successful in the rest of her life and her career. Kaylin Wilson. I'd like to introduce our next presenter for Outstanding Career Start Student, Jeremy Greer.
All right, I know I'm supposed to stay on script, but I'm amped up, so I gotta talk a little bit. Hey, I'm excited. Nothing does an old man's heart better than being in a room full of people that know how to set goals, that have good time management skills, that have the drive, determination, and work ethic to get things done. In the South, we have a saying, get her done. And I couldn't be more honored to be in a room full of people that know how to get her done. All right, speaking of get her done, let's announce the award winner. All right, every year we send somewhere between 20 and 40 kids down the hill to Pikes Peak Community College as part of the Career Start program. When we do that, we select some of the best kids. We want them to represent themselves, represent our community, and represent our school. And nobody did that better this year than our award winner, Brenna Panek. All right, our next presenter will be the lovely Ashley Norton.
For outstanding social studies student, this student was described as a critical thinker, as someone who is always questioning why and looking for the reasons of why people do what they do. This year's award winner is Nina Lassiter-Reed. I'll also be presenting the award for the Eve Spirit Award, which is through our student council program. The Eve Spirit Award was created in memory of Evangeline Whitney, who died in a car accident in the spring of 2001. While attending Woodland Park High School, she exemplified the meaning of school spirit. Each year, the leadership and student council organization gives this award to someone in recognition of their phenomenal school spirit. The recipient will receive their name on a plaque and $200. This year's recipient has actively supported many school activities. They are a positive role model for their peers. They strive for excellence in all that they do. And they have planned and led numerous spirit activities for the student body to enjoy. She will be deeply missed in the leadership and student council organization as she continues her next chapter at Colorado Mesa University. This year, the Youth Spirit Award goes to Skylar King.
Our next presenter is Bill Brown, who is going to come to the stage and present our forensics award. I'm going to let him correct me, but I believe that he continued, or the team continued their streak of making at least one national qualifier for the last 30 years. How about that?
Yes, 30 years, which quite a streak. Began long before I was here, and I hope it continues long after I am gone, although I hope that doesn't happen anytime soon. Just over a year ago, we were at our national qualifying tournament down in Pueblo, and there was this thing that we'd started to hear about in the United States called COVID, but it wasn't going to impact us or affect us. Within 1 week, we were told that the state speech and debate tournament was not going to be happening. Within that 1 week, we were told that the national tournament was not going to be happening. And that we didn't know when we would be back to in-person competition. And to be completely honest and fair, we still don't know when we will be back to in-person competition. We're hoping that it will be again this next fall. We will see. All of that, certainly for us as coaches, threw a huge curveball to us because we had to start figuring out how do we do an activity that normally brings about 300 students together from 20 different schools to any given high school on a Saturday. You can imagine what a nightmare in the COVID world that is. Well, we figured out how to take it online and compete remotely. And we figured it out well. How do I know that? Well, this year we had a student that qualified for state, again, competing remotely. And we had a student, a junior, who qualified to represent Woodland Park High School at the national tournament, again, remotely. Miranda Schroeder, would you come forward? Park High School at the remote national tournament in humorous interpretation. Ask her about it. She does a piece called Cheering My Way to College. And it's very different and unique and fun. Well, I am also here to recognize two other individuals. Two individuals who have been with the team for a minimum of 3 years, who have competed faithfully over the course of their time in high school. How do I know that they competed faithfully? Well, because every tournament we go to, every round of competition we have, these individuals can earn somewhere between 3 and 6 points. Okay, I tell you that because in order to earn this next recognition and honor cord, they have to earn a minimum of 750 points over the course of their years in high school. Think about that with a maximum of 6 points at a time. That is quality competition, and these two individuals have done that. Additionally, they have to maintain a minimum 3.5 grade point average. In addition to that, they need to volunteer at a number of different events, fundraisers, and activities that we have. And these two individuals have done that, and as they are members of the National Forensic League, which is the honor society arm of the National Speech and Debate Association, it is my privilege to award honor cords to Micah Cuvillan and Madeline Mayer.
This time, it's my pleasure to introduce to the stage our athletic director, Joe Roskin, who's going to present male and female athletes of the year and male and female activity students of the year.
Awesome, thank you so much. So, athletics and activities, although not the most important part of the educational process, is definitely the most visual. And these young people have overcome a lot of obstacles this year. There's a lot of talk through COVID with multiple schedule changes and quarantines, and of course we've all had to deal with that, but really the public eye and be able to just, battle through and continue to be successful. So first we're going to start with our athletes of the year. Now, the athletes of the year are selected by a process that includes nominations, comments, and votes by all the head coaches in the school district, which is B17. So this year, we have several fine nominees with many accomplishments. And our first will be our female athlete of the year. This young lady is a 3-sport athlete. She's lettered twice already in volleyball, lettered in girls basketball, the first team all-conference volleyball player, and is also lettered in track and maintains a GPA of 3.71. Our female athlete of the year is Sydney Roche. Our 2020-2021 male athlete of the year, and this is a very, very tough, decision this year. We had several all-staters, first-team all-staters. We had several all-conference players, and this young man is currently a junior. He has lettered in wrestling for 3 years. He's been a 3-time state qualifier and is also a 3-time state champion. And has currently had an undefeated season and has currently only lost 2 matches in his entire high school career. He's also committed to UNC, and our male athlete of the year is Brady Hankins. Our activity students of the year, these are students who have put forth an incredible amount of time and effort into the contributions to and the performance of the student body and the community. The activity students of the year are selected by a process that includes nominations, comments, and votes by their sponsors, teachers, and coaches. So our 2020-2021 Female Athlete of the Year is a positive role model, and she really shows what Woodland Park High School students can be when she interacts with adult leaders in the community. She is dedicated to Woodland Park High School and making it better. When she has a project that she wants to complete, she works until it gets done. She is quiet and performs her service to the school and the community, not for recognition, but because it's the right thing to do. She is a member of National Honor Society and has been with Beta Club for 3 years, Key Club for 3 years, and participated in the Envirothon for 3 years. She has run cross country for 3 years and played soccer for 4, lettering in both sports, and she's managed the boys soccer team. She has been awarded 2 academic All-State First Team awards, the Panther Pride Award for 3 years in cross country. She models leadership as a captain of the cross country team for 2 years and the soccer team this year, and president of the Beta Club. She has graduated magna cum laude. We are so proud to honor our female activity student of the year, Avery Waters. All right, our male activity student of the year is a leader in our building and in the community. He has served as a member of the Beta Club, National Honor Society, and Key Club, and as a student council executive historian. He has been in cross country and track for 4 years and lettered in each, and played soccer for 1 year. Additionally, he represented Woodland Park High School at state in track and cross country. He is an academic All-State winner and has earned an academic letter all 4 years of high school. In short, he works hard to serve the Woodland Park High School community in all he does. We're proud to recognize our male activity student of the year, Andrew Graber.
Beginning with this school year, our board 4 years ago set out to recognize students for their academic performance with the Latin honor system. For those of you that aren't familiar with that, that's the honor system that begins with cum laude, then magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. In order to earn cum laude status, your grade point average has to be between 3.75 and 3.8. In order to achieve magna cum laude, that's a 3.9 to 4.0. And our summa cum laude students are those that have achieved a 4.1 or higher. Tonight, we want to honor each grade level whose students have achieved that very thing. Our seniors will be recognized for their 4-year cumulative GPA, and that honor goes to them accordingly. So first of all, our 9th graders, when you hear your name called, please come up, receive your certificate from Ms. Johnson, and remain standing here in front of the stage. We'll recognize the entire freshman class and then ask you to return to your seats. Cum laude 9th graders are Brooke Bachman, Aiden Gall, Tommy Goldberg, Jenna Lara, Canyon Miller. Joe Schroeder. Michaela White. Hannah Wynn. Bodie Wolin. Following students are being recognized as magna cum laude. Amanda Book. Talia Davidson. And the following students are recognized as summa cum laude. Erica Taylor. And Dawson Tisdale. Congratulations, freshmen. Well earned. Now moving on to our sophomore class. Our sophomore cum laude student to be recognized is Danielle Little. Sophomore magna cum laude students, Adam Lelucha.
I guess I can move the camera.
Avery Larson.
I can use the camera again. Okay.
Ava Schmidt. Josh Tanis. Indira Yantorno. Our sophomore summa cum laude students are Camilla Conley, Haley Elliott, Rebecca Fuqua, Emma Graber, Michaela Newsom. Excuse me, Newman, sorry about that. Bryce Newell. And Shaylin Waters. We're going to have you all take about 2 steps to the left so that you can get on camera. Keep going. Congratulations, sophomores. Well done. You can return to your seats. Our juniors to be recognized accordingly. Cum laude juniors are Levi Kettler, Anthony LaGreco, Grace McClintock, Nicholas Conlon, our magna cum laude juniors are Lauren Chisholm, Derek Eckert, Ryan Kent, Mina Lassiter. Madeline Baird. Miranda Schroepman. Summa cum laude students from the junior class are William Black. Jeremy Cephas. Elise Drummond. You all take a couple of steps to your left. Christy Furman. Savannah Roshan. Elise Siegel. Keegan Smith. And Tyler Time. Congratulations, juniors, well earned, well earned. As I said a moment ago, our seniors that will be recognized, this is a 4-year cumulative recognition. And they will also be recognized this way at their graduation, and their names will be put on a plaque permanently in the hall. Our senior cum laude students are Cameron Chase, Mackenzie Chase, Evan Cisneros, Kezia Friesman, Lauren Greiner, Morgan Gunter, Abby Hudson, Jacob Thorpe, Allie Trey, Catherine Whalen, our magna cum laude students, Tiger Cicerelli, Crystal Conley, Jed Gordon, Ellie Friesman, Andrew Graber, Lauren Inglesby, Cheyenne Murphy, Brianna Panic, William Pasnick, Parker Toronto, Trace Toronto, Justin Warren. Avery Waters. Alaska Woods. And finally, our summa cum laude students to be recognized, beginning with Courtney Horton. Skylar King. Matt Leckie. Danielle Moreno. Micah Cuvillan. Levi Ciramento. Brianna Somerville. Kyla Wells. Congratulations, seniors. Well done. You all can return to your seats. Thanks. I think you all noticed there were quite a few seniors that got recognized that way. Here in a little bit, we're going to hear about their scholarship opportunities and then the total amount of scholarships, and I think you're going to be really well amazed. At this time, we have several local scholarships that are going to be presented by local individuals. They're all to my right. These scholarships belong to Woodland Park High School. They're developed locally, presented locally, and our students that receive them take pride in carrying those scholarships with them to the next level. Our first presentation is the UPass Woodland Park Kiwanis Club, Mr. Steve Wolf.
Thank you. We're so excited to be able to hand out $13,000 worth of scholarships this year. We're pretty excited about that. We've upped our game because you guys upped your game. Senior class, you're the class of pandemia. You made it through starting March of last year and through this year. It's so proud of you guys. I tell you what, it's, when I think of you guys, I think about the great head basketball coach at KU for years past, Paul Gallen. And he had a championship season. They asked him, "Is this the greatest team you ever coached?" He goes, "Well, I don't know. Ask me in 20 years when I see what kind of men they're becoming." And I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do. You're going to change the world. And I've got some world changers I want to present scholarships to right now. The first scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship. Goes to a young lady who's worked really hard. She's been in Beta Club. She's been in the Key Club. Worked with the school newspaper. Also has been involved in several activities. Breakfast with Santa, community cover, worked with all kinds of Christmas gifts for the needy. But here's what I love is when we asked her about her work history, she's worked at the country lodge and those type of things, but also she is a pet sitter specializing in chickens, dogs, and cats. And so, Kyla Wells, congratulations. Next scholarship we we have is another $1,000 scholarship that goes to a young lady who's been a volleyball 10 years, National Beta Club, National Honor Society, has worked with the COVID vaccine clinics, and also worked with the blessing of a bag to the homeless over Christmas, and we really appreciate that. This also works down at the theater, and it's my popcorn. So she's going to be successful in life. We love that. So we really appreciate the work she's done and excited to be see what she's going to do in the future. Lauren. Mr. Bruce says, is that enough? Are you done? No. Okay. And we have a young man now, we have a scholarship coming to. This is going to be another $1,000 scholarship. Has been involved with hockey like crazy, find that kid on ice all the time. Involved with our baseball team, our Beta Club, also has been involved in the community Woodland Park Hockey Association, and actually even referees that. And we really appreciate all that he has done. Throughout, he's one of the top 80 high school hockey players, but he also works out the Dinosaur Resource Center because he does love his dinos. So we're really proud of him. Parker, we're excited about where you're going to be. This next scholarship is a $2,000 scholarship. Goes to a young lady who's been involved in weightlifting, Key Club, all 4 years, current club secretary. The Envirothon, not just the Envirothon, state champion Envirothon team. National Honor Society Beta Club, and also has been involved in a myriad of activities in the community, anywhere from Angel Tree to Kiwanis Breakfast with Santa, community trash pickup, working with the homeless, you name it. So proud of this young lady. $2,000 scholarship goes to Danielle Moreno. Now I've got 2 more. And now, with this young man, who's getting this scholarship now, we're very excited about his future. He was accepted in a myriad of colleges, most importantly, Kansas State University, but chose to go somewhere else instead. And he's wearing that shirt tonight. So we're very excited about the work that he's done. He's been involved in Scouts. He's been involved working with a variety of things, but his math has been off the top. Here's the thing about this young man. Not many of us have made movies that's actually been on TV, and this young man did Twice Exceptional, and it was a great thing to watch. He's going to Penn State University to major in aerospace engineering. Samuel Fox. I asked Samuel if he made his next movie. He said, yeah, no. So, and we're looking forward to it. This is a very special, this is my last one, Mr. Burke, that we have that we're handing out. It's in honor of Morton Dixon. Auditorium, Morton Dixon. The Morton Dixon who is in the Colorado High School Activity Association Hall of Fame for the work he's done in music. He's still judging music out there. He started Madrigal Singers here. He started the men's chorus. He started musical theater in the summer with his wife. And I'll tell you what, he is a special man. I get to see him about once a week, and he's doing very well, and he's excited about the young man that's going to get this $2,000 scholarship, the Morton Dixon Scholarship. This young man, I've had an opportunity to watch him in theater. It's been so fun. I'm always so proud of him. And has been involved with Sources of Strength in the International Thespian Society, and he's taken mission trips to the Wind River Reservation and been involved with his youth group and math tutoring and taught calculus. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, I'm so excited to see the future This young man is, I'm sure, enjoyed the past. Levi Sarnecto.
It's my honor to welcome to the stage Amber Kekich, who is the sister of Paul Kekich, whom the Memorial Scholarship is named for. Amber?
Hey everyone, my name is Amber Kekich, former student at Woodland Park High School. Never did I think I'd be on stage under these circumstances, but bittersweet, I'm glad I am. I'm here to present the Paul Kekich Memorial Scholarship. First, I'd like to commend all the students who have taken time to apply for the scholarship. It's been such an honor to read their essays and know that they have not only endured this difficult year, and came through with high aspirations, not only for their own futures, but for that of mankind. I truly feel safe in saying that our future is capable hands regardless of its challenges it may offer. With that being said, I'd like to present the Paul Kekich Memorial Scholarship on behalf of my brother. Almost 9 years ago, we lost the lives of 3 amazing Woodland Park High School students. One of the boys was my brother. Paul was a great student, an all-around athlete, and a talented musician. He was involved in his community. He loved spending time with his family and his friends, skiing and hunting and fishing, just about anything great outdoors. He loved playing sports, and he was the captain of his baseball and basketball teams. He embodied what it meant to be a true Panther here at Woodland Park. In his honor and memory, we're presenting the scholarship to 2 students who, like Paul, worked hard during their school careers on academics, served and enjoyed their communities, and were involved in sports or other extracurricular activities. I didn't win a lot of scholarships. They wrote powerful and emotional essays in pursuit of the scholarship. Every year, we give away $2,500 to every student for the last 9 years. We hope these students will help us carry out Paul's legacy in taking advantage of all that life has to offer, and by being the best that they can be. I'm honored to present the scholarships to Angelina Woods, who would be studying at the Arizona State University in the fall, and Parker Toronto, who will be attending the University of Colorado at Boulder to study cybersecurity and computer science. Great timing, Parker. Congratulations to all the students here tonight. May your dreams come true.
And now to present the Nick Naples Carpe Diem Scholarship is Lori Naples.
Good evening, everyone. It's really an honor to be here tonight with all of you. I'm here to present the Nick Naples Scholarship. It was started 6 years ago to honor and remember our son, Nick, who was a student right here at this high school. He would have graduated in 2013, but he was tragically killed on his way home from Boy Scout camp in June of 2012. This scholarship was open to anyone that participated in Scouts anywhere along the way, marching band, church, youth group, mission trips, or volunteering, since all of these activities were at the heart of who Nick really was. I am so proud to announce the recipient of this year's scholarship is Samuel Fox. This is the first time this scholarship has been awarded to one of my former students. So it's extra special tonight. Samuel is an exceptional young man. He has overcome so many obstacles in his young life, always giving more, rising to the challenge. And even though Samuel is twice exceptional, school was still difficult for him. He was the first student I ever had that took 8th grade math while he was in the 6th grade. I'm so glad he was in my room to help all the other kids with math. Samuel taught me so much in the 3 years we worked together at the middle school. He made me a better teacher, and I'm very grateful to you. Samuel is described as funny, kind, so generous with his time, and dependable. His passions are math and science, and his dreams to be part of the future missions and exploring other planets. In the fall, Samuel will be attending Penn State University, even though I told him to stay right here in Colorado, and he will be pursuing a degree in aerospace engineering. I'm so excited to see what your future holds for you, Samuel. Remember his name. I know we will be hearing about him in the future. Congratulations.
My pleasure to welcome to the stage. She's going to present a couple of awards. First, the Pikes Peak Rotary Service Above Self Scholarship, and then the Coach D Making a Difference Scholarship. Ms. Paula Levy.
Thank you for allowing me to present these awards to two outstanding individuals. My name is Paula Levy, and I am here to represent Rotary Club of Pikes Peak. The Service Above Self Award is intended to recognize two seniors who have demonstrated the use of Rotary's four-way test in their academic careers and their personal lives. The Rotary four-way test applies to things we think, say, or do, and is as follows. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? These four questions are the foundation of Rotary and help us to serve our community. Those who receive the Service Award will be given money to be used towards their second semester of college. Both these award winners have proven to excel both academically as well in their personal endeavors. They each have unique long-term goals and aspirations, and I'm excited to see what these two will be able to accomplish in the future. It is with great honor that I present you the two winners of the Rotary Service Above Self Award. Will Levi Sarmiento please come forward to accept the award of $1,000? And will Parker Toronto please come forward to accept this award of $1,000? Next, I am thrilled to be presenting the Coach D Making a Difference Scholarship Award for the 10th year in a row. This scholarship was established to honor Coach Richard Dispenza. He was a coach, teacher, driver's ed instructor, and a mentor who served this community and surrounding communities for decades before his death in 2011. He was not only a teacher, a coach, and a driver's ed instructor. He was also a son, a brother, a best friend, a friend to all he met, and he was actually one of my husband's best friends. A mentor to both the young and the old, but he was especially interested in the youth of today. He lived every day, not knowing, but making sure he made a difference in every life he touched. The last thing he wanted was recognition. In fact, he tried extremely hard not to be noticed. He wanted just to make a difference, that's all. I am grateful for this opportunity to continue to honor his legacy and acknowledge his commitment to the youth throughout the Pikes Peak region by offering a $2,000 scholarship to a graduating high school senior intending to pursue college studies. Students from Woodland Park, Cripple Creek, and Manitou Springs High Schools were eligible to apply for this award because it was at all three schools where Coach D truly made a difference. Several years ago, we started to include interviews in the application process. And this year, for the first time, Coach D's brother, Joel, participated in the interviews via Zoom from Southern California. What a treat it was for the committee and the applicants to have him in attendance. He looks so much like Coach, it's almost scary. The selection committee interviewed 7 of the best and brightest students within this 2021 graduating class. And with each interview, their choice to narrow down the award winners became more and more difficult. In fact, the committee was so overwhelmed and impressed with the character and poise demonstrated by each of these young adults who were interviewed, that they chose not to just award 1, not 2, but 3 $2,000 scholarships this year. This year, they chose 2 winners from Woodland Park High School and 1 winner from Cripple Creek Victor High School. The first recognized winner from Woodland Park High School has been an active, selfless leader involved in the following school clubs and activities: Beta Club, Key Club, National Honor Society, Sources of Strength Team, the school newspaper, editor-in-chief in 2020-21, girls volleyball lettering all 4 years. The stellar community service listed on her application has impacted her life greatly. It has taught her to take a step back and see things, situations, and people with different perspectives, and witness just how powerful humans can be when they unite. To take a quote from her essay, her personal essay, she wrote, "I've made a positive difference in this world by being attentive to people's needs and emotions, not waiting for, but making opportunities to reach out to people, sticking up for those whose voices aren't heard, and being an emotionally, overly caring human." Kyla Wells is our first recognized scholarship winner of the $2,000 Coach D Making a Difference. Our second award winner from Woodland Park High School has truly made a difference in this school and this community. At school, this student has been on the academic honor roll all 4 years, the academic all-state first team, 11th and 12th grade, Beta Club, 10th through 12th grade, hockey team captain, 11th and 12th grade, second team all-conference hockey, 11th grade, top 80 high school hockey player in Colorado, 11th and 12th grade. The Hobie Baker winner, 12th grade. That's a hockey award also. PK6 Leadership Award, baseball, that was in 10th grade. And besides the community service included with his school clubs and having growing up playing hockey in the Woodland Park Hockey Association, he has been a volunteer referee, coach, and Zamboni driver. Taking a quote from his scholarship application, he wrote, "Community participation that is positive and inclusive is significant, if not essential, to the well-being of a community. With plans to UC Boulder in the fall to study computer science and/or applied computer science, and then to pursue a master's of science and technology, cybersecurity, policy. The final winner of our third $2,000 Coach Team Making a Difference Scholarship goes to Parker Toronto. Their names will go on this traveling plaque. So for half a year, this plaque hangs at Wendell Park High School, and the second half of the school year next year, it'll go to Cripple Creek High School, but every winner is up there to date, so congratulations.
Our next presentation is for the HD Aero Engineering Scholarship, and our presenter is Mr. Rolf Hammerquist.
Thank you. My name is Rolf Hammerquist. I'm one of the founders of HD Aero. We're a small local engineering company. H stands for Hammerquist, D stands for Davidson. That's, we're the engineers. And we have another partner, Terry Waller, and she's the one that makes certain everything happens. She takes care of us, makes certain we focus, and she calls us nerds, and we are. Although I prefer the term intellectual badass. So what do? We work on airplanes. We work with the FAA, and we make certain when you get on that plane in Denver, go see you in Aunt Martha in Florida, you get there. This is what engineers do, predict the future. And so when you drive across a bridge, it's going to stand up tonight. That's us. And it's very important for us to be looking at the integrity of people. And so when we look at giving out the scholarship monies, why are we doing it? Well, for me, it's pretty easy. My dad died when I was 4. I was raised in a single parent family in poverty. I was either going to be a lawyer or I was going to be an engineer. And it's our way to give back. I'm looking for somebody better than me, which seems to be a pretty low bar sometimes when I see all you guys out there. And I honestly wish we could give you guys more money. But we're kind of small, but we'll chip into the community whenever we can. And so, how do we do this? Well, yeah, we're going to look at your grades. We're going to interview you. We're going to try to figure out what kind of person you really are. Because your GPA only tells us so much about you. We're looking for a good person. Somebody who's got integrity, somebody who's positive, somebody who's dedicated, because we're going to roll the dice. And we're going to hope you succeed. But part of this gets back into what do we have to give up? I mean, we're not a big company. We have 1 employee. And so, just how many of you are 18? Go ahead, raise your hands. Okay, you're the same age as my car. So when we give out this money, we're giving up something, but we think it's worth it. We think you're worth it. We want you guys to succeed. So, we've been giving out these awards since 2015. Okay? And we put people's names up there. Not for us, but for you. Because one of these days, I swear to God, I pray it's going to happen. Somebody else is going to be sitting in some other auditorium like this and be presenting to wonderful people like you scholarships, give them a chance. So, This year, we were able to get out 2 awards. They're worth $4,000 each, 1,000 even. And if we're giving up something like me, I need to give up a few meals, that's okay. We expect you guys to put in a good effort. We don't think that's going to be a problem, but we're going to ask for 3.25. And one of the things you'll find is we want you to succeed. Everybody here wants you to succeed. Everybody here wants you to succeed. We got a call from one of our recipients. He was terrified. I only got a 3.2. Oh my God, can I keep my scholarship? You're going to mines in COVID year? Why are you bothering? We want you to succeed. So these 2 guys that we selected for the scholarships, you've already heard great things about Levi. You may not know that I got a call in the office. Hey, we didn't know we could apply for the scholarship. If he gets in there by 4 o'clock, is it okay? Sure thing. I don't think I heard tires squeal in the parking lot. Did I? Just saying. So, Levi, why don't you come on up here? We'll give you this one. Congratulations. Now, I mentioned the interview. This other kid you've heard a lot about too, but for somebody who wants to go into cybersecurity, transfers over his data to his phone, and forgets the time of the interview, usually a deal breaker. Right, Parker? Just saying, it's okay. We want you to succeed. So, you know, and you've heard about him being a referee. I don't think I ever yelled at him. So he must be doing a good job, right? Why don't you come up here? We'll give you this one. Thank you. Okay, so without further ado, yes.
Thank you, Ralph. We appreciate your connection and your partnership with our students. Next award will be the Judith A. Cairns Memorial Scholarship, and the presenter is Kay Cushing.
Good evening. My name is Kay Cushing. I'm here to make the presentation for the Dr. Judith A. Cairns Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship in the amount of $1,000, which we usually give to each of 2 graduating seniors who indicated an interest in entering the field of education, essentially in becoming teachers. This scholarship began in 2014, and we've awarded two scholarships each year, except last year because of COVID. So this year, we're awarding 4 scholarships to graduating seniors, in part because of COVID, and in part because the selection committee had a hard time deciding amongst the four applicants that we had. Before I announce the 4 scholarships for this year, let me tell you just a little bit about the scholarship and the person it was named after, Dr. Judith Cairns. Dr. Cairns was the assistant superintendent here with the Woodland Park Schools from 1979 to 1982, and then the superintendent of schools at Woodland Park from 1982 to 85. I might mention that at that time, she was one of the few women superintendents in a public school setting in the state. But here's the important thing. Dr. Cairns was above all else a teacher. She died in July of 2013 after an almost 2-year battle with pancreatic cancer, but she was teaching right up until the last few months before she died. She taught in the school leadership program at California State University in Chico, California. She loved teaching. She loved helping students learn to think outside the box, and I've heard that being said about some of the recipients this year already. She loved to help students do what she called and thinking, and to do possibility thinking. Let me tell you a story about Judith that exemplifies her love and commitment to teaching. About 4 months before she died, she suffered a terrible stroke. It was spring break. She was in the hospital recovering. Her receptive language was good. She could understand what the doctors and her friends and colleagues and family were telling her, but she had trouble expressing herself. On the Sunday night, the end of spring break, just before classes were starting up again, she kept trying to tell those of us in the room something, and we weren't getting it. We didn't know what she meant. Finally, she pounded her chest and said very clearly, "What am I? What am I?" And then it dawned on us, you're a teacher. You're a teacher. And she wanted us to let someone know at the university so they could cover her classes for the last 6 weeks of instruction. More important for her that her students have someone teaching them than to worry about her own health at that point in time. This is the kind of teacher she was. When her students visited her in the hospital or the rehab center and shared stories about her teaching, they always echoed her mantra, is it good for kids? That was her criteria for the decision-making for classroom teachers and school administrators. Is it good for kids? I think it was probably the kinds of stories and experiences that were shared during that time that motivated her family and friends, her students and colleagues to establish this scholarship for prospective K-12 classroom teachers. And it seemed most appropriate to all of us to establish it here in Woodland Park, where she was superintendent. This year's candidates all professed a strong interest in teaching in K-12 classrooms. Let me introduce them to you in alphabetical order. Morgan Guter. Morgan plans to attend Colorado State University and study art education, which will allow her to teach art from kindergarten through 12th grade. Morgan discovered her love of teaching, her passion for helping people when she started teaching a Sunday school class. And upon discovering that, she quickly joined different programs in the Honor Society in order to expand her opportunities to help others. She joined the Teacher Cadet program here and worked with Woodland Park students too. Jennifer Stone, Morgan's language arts teacher, writes that Morgan, quote, has a great attitude and insight. She tends to be quiet in a classroom setting, but when she shares, it's always meaningful. She has a great ability to accept others. She was always kind to her peers, regardless of their abilities or shortcomings. I knew that pairing her with a weaker student was always an option, and she would help them to achieve their best work. This is the leader in her. We agree with this teacher and go a step further, Morgan. This is the leader and the teacher in you. Congratulations, we're excited about your future in education. And next, Hannah Newport. Hannah plans to attend the University of Nebraska at Lincoln. I have a lot of friends from Nebraska, and they're all very happy. And study to become a special education teacher. Hannah says she's a hands-on learner and wants to give her future students that kind of learning experience. And by doing so, she wants to help make the school much more inclusive. Hannah has worked with kids at summer and weekend camp, including the Colorado Lions camp. She says she has watched many teachers and has an idea about what it is that outstanding teachers do. Hannah writes, many outstanding teachers I have had manage every situation with grace. They never give up on students, and they shape their students to not only be better students, but better people.
They have devotion and enthusiasm for all parts of their jobs. They are sincere, genuine, and while not perfect, they are simply outstanding. Daniel, who knows a Hannah science teacher, knows that Hannah is an impressive student both academically and in her thoughtfulness and maturity. She is attentive to detail. She has the ability to think outside the box if a solution to a problem is not readily available. And she is in high demand as a work partner because she not only does great work, but she's a pleasure to work with. He says he firmly believes she can accomplish any goal she sets her mind to. Hannah, those are outstanding work skills that will be incredibly helpful as a college student and as a classroom teacher. Congratulations, Hannah. We're happy to offer this award to you. The third recipient of the scholarship is Brianna Panic. Brianna attended the University of Northern Colorado in Greeley and is still exploring her major, but is pretty sure she wants to foster the importance of art both in and out of school. We've heard that already about her tonight, haven't we? Brianna knows that by studying education, she will become a third-generation teacher. Her mother, her grandmother both dedicated their lives to teaching. Brianna participated in Pikes Peak Community College Career Start program, is a member of the National Honor Society and the Knowledge Bowl team, and has taken AP and honors courses. She told us that outstanding teachers establish a positive relationship towards learning for their students. She says that the teachers that helped her most displayed a character that consists of dignity, respect, dedication, and selflessness. Jennifer Stone, Brianna's English teacher and National Honor Society and Knowledge Bowl sponsor, notes that Brianna is an accomplished writer, an amazing artist, and most importantly, a pleasure to work with. Her smile radiates joy and hope for the future. She's a person that other people want to work with. She is always reliable, loyal, hardworking, plus everything she does comes from a place of true altruism. Brianna, if this is the kind of teacher you aspire to become, you're well on your way. Congratulations. And the fourth recipient, Levi. Levi told us he plans to attend CU Boulder and major in mathematics and education. Writing about why he wants to become a teacher, Levi says, quote, "My soul rages with curiosity. Learning has always filled me with an immense level of joy and pleasure. This joy is only compounded exponentially when I'm able to help people understand topics that I already have a grasp of. Even though there are countless fields that would allow me to use my great passion of math, I cannot see myself in a single one of them. Education is what has called me most in my life because on my deepest level, I am a learner and a helper." Levi also says he's an active people listener, and through listening, he's been helped to solve problems and to view things from different perspectives. Further, he notes it's become obvious that people learn in vastly different ways, and that by listening, he can customize his teaching to make it so they learn the best they can. Jennifer Stone, Levi's English teacher, writes that, quote, "Levi is a rare individual, the combination of scholar and sunshine. He is curious to learn more of the world and encourage others to expand their horizons while also being tolerant of their fears and limitations." She writes that even in times of unsurmountable obstacles like the pandemic, he is looking for a way to make others comfortable and at their best. Levi, you already show the characteristics of very fine teachers. Congratulations, you're already on your way to becoming that kind of teacher. I think you can see why each of these 4 individuals were selected to receive the 2021 Dr. Judith A. Cairns Memorial Scholarship. These 4 are already well on their way to becoming teachers who focus on what's good for kids. And in so doing, are headed towards making a positive difference in kids' lives. It's also clear to me that Dr. Cairns would be both impressed by and proud of all 4 of you, of your accomplishments and your goals. Congratulations and good luck to each of you.
Our next presentation is the American Legion Post 1980 Scholarship, and the presenter is Dan Williams.
One regret tonight is I can't see the smile. Your mission, sir, they just would have asked for a second, just give us a smile. Go ahead, just don't move anywhere. Thank you. Everybody here, just look around. You guys ought to be happy. You are happy. Put back on there. That's what gets me in trouble. Oh, well, sir. Yeah, like Martin Luther King once said that everyone can be great because everyone can serve. So on behalf of the over 5,000 veterans in Teller County, that's 1 out of 4 that you see here are veterans who have served, who have fought for your freedom. My wish and my hope for each and every one of you is to go out and enjoy your freedom. I'm so very proud of you. I'm proud of your resilience. Some of your classmates were as resilient, some of our community members aren't as resilient, but you made it. You achieved academic excellence where folks are really struggling. It isn't normal to wear a mask. It isn't normal to not have your mom and dad here and you have to Zoom. I want you to know that, and normalcy will return. You'll be okay. And you represent to me and the other veterans in this county, teachers, we're very proud and deserve a lot of accolades as well. They've all mentioned their hybrid. In my other role, I was your county commissioners, so I get to listen to the teachers, I get to listen to the community leaders, I get to listen to your parents, and I'm proud to listen and lead post-1980 as your commander. But I just want to tell you that what you're going through isn't normal. We live in a divided country right now. Please go and fix that with us. We live in a country that's lost hope in. Please go have hope. That's why I'm going to smile. So I'm very, very proud of each and every one of you. You're going to do great. And we have 3 $1,000 scholarships tonight. And in the sign of the times, one of the recipients is at home right now in COVID lockdown. Coincidentally, his grandmother's here, so we'll be calling her up to accept on his behalf. That's pretty neat. This is an award, we call it the Scholastic Scholarship Award for American Legion. It's based on your academic performance, your civic engagement, civility, which we use a lot more of today, as you know. Athletics is just a really well-rounded person. It's pretty competitive. So with that, I'd like to call up all 3, and then I'm going to present them. The first award, $1,000 award, goes to Avery Waters. Avery, we'll just have to stand right there for a second, man. Second, I think he's going to see Boulder, where my son went, so him up there. Parker, Toronto. And then I'll accept on his behalf, Anita Wilson, grandmother of Christopher Max.
Our next scholarship is presented by the American Legion Auxiliary Post 1980, and the presenter are Cynthia Sipes and Anita Wilson.
We're going to change our scholarship this year, and we opened it up to boys and girls, and we got 5 applications. 2 of the most important things is you have to have a direct service member as a relative, and you have to give community service. So both of these recipients did both of those things very well, and we want to thank Jose Moreno for his service, and we want to thank Larry King for his service. Those are their family members. One of our recipients is going to be studying psychology at San Diego State University, and the other one is going to be studying radiology at Colorado Mesa University. So I would like you to give a round of applause to Danielle Moreno and Skylar King.
Congratulations, girls. The next scholarship is called the Catherine Manson Memorial Scholarship, and the presenters are Rose and Wally Manson.
Good evening. Our daughter, Catherine Van was a third grade school teacher whose life was filled with outdoor adventures with friends and family. Camping was a big part of our family adventures. She enjoyed Girl Scout camp every summer from grade school throughout high school. High school and college summers were spent sharing her love of the outdoors as an outdoor program leader at youth camps. Kate's dream job was to teach elementary students in an outdoor setting. Her dream was cut short in a car crash caused by an intoxicated driver. As we visited with scholarship applicants this year, two individuals impressed us so much with their hearts of service and determination to make a difference in their own individual ways that we decided we need to award two $1,000 scholarships this year. We couldn't decide between these two applicants. Like Kate, the first recipient of the Catherine Van Zandt Memorial Scholarship for 2021 hopes to be able to teach in an outdoor classroom. Her family has been devoted to providing summer camp opportunities through the Colorado Lions Camp, where she's been able to share her love of the outdoors with campers. As a special education teacher, she hopes to transfer her love of the outdoors to her students. You see why this fits with Kate so well? It was such a perfect fit. And so we are very proud to award Hannah Newport the Catherine Van Zandt Memorial Scholarship and hope that in our small way, we will be helping toward her career as a special education teacher. Come on up, Hannah. Our second special lady also has spent considerable time in the outdoors. Her appreciation of what the natural world offers has been shown through her efforts to preserve this place where she finds herself able to clear her head and just relax. She's excelled in her environmental studies and devoted much time to going beyond classroom studies through several extra programs, including Envirothon and a summer study program at Camp Rocky. At the school, she's been very involved with Beta Club and organized frequent, I can't remember how often, but frequent trash cleanup drives. We are very proud to award Nikki Waters the Catherine Van Zandt Memorial Scholarship also this year, and we hope, again, in our small way, we'll be helping toward her medical career, specializing in working with diabetics, helping them to lead full, active lives. This one really resonated with us again because we had sons who, we still have them, but two of our sons worked at diabetic camps as their summer jobs. And so both of these young ladies I've worked with at Envirothon, and I'm very pleased to be able to recognize them tonight. Thank you, ladies.
Our final local scholarship that will be awarded is the Mountain Artists Scholarship, presented tonight by Kathleen Clifton and Sharon Walker.
Good evening. Tonight is a special night for some talented students who plan to pursue their artistic futures. Ladies and gentlemen, and parents watching, we are members of the Mountain Artists Organization of Teller County. And this is Kathleen Clifton and I'm Sharon Walker. The Mountain Artists Organization is a 501c3 nonprofit organization which accepts tax-deductible donations. We promote and encourage and support the visual arts in Teller County. Our organization holds 3 events each year: the Student Art Show and the Student Scholarship Program, both held in the spring. We also have the Mountain Arts Festival held in August. Through funds raised at the Mountain Arts Festival, we are able to provide monetary awards not only for the Student Art Show, but for the scholarships tonight for any student who pursues art within their education. And this year, we had 4 talented applicants apply for the Mountain Artists Student Scholarship Award. But I will say that we usually just give $3,000, but we have a surprise.
Tonight is very special because our scholarship committee chose to award each applicant with $1,000 toward their art education. We're excited to award the following students with the Mountain Artist Scholarship Awards. Will the following students please come up to accept their awards? Morgan Gunter, Kayla Murray, Brianna Panek, and Micah Cubillan. A special thank you to the art teachers, all the teachers and counselors, the parents especially, who encourage these students to apply for these scholarships. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies. You all, it's been a great evening. We're nearing the end. I'm really excited about the way we've constructed this awards assembly, and we hope to be able to do this in this fashion moving forward. One of the things that makes it really exciting for us is that we've got our freshman students, our sophomore students, and our junior students that are here to be able to see some of the recognition that goes to our seniors. And in part, we want that to be an incentive for you. So one of the things that we will always end with is an announcement of every scholarship that our seniors have received. So tonight, each one of our counselors will come forward and read a list of students. We want those students to come forward, be recognized. I'm going to invite our assistant principal, Karen Hamlow, along with myself, to welcome you and to congratulate you as your names are read. First, students A through E, Ms. Johnston.
I want
want to remind the freshman class and the sophomore class and the junior class that Message Monday is something that's very important. You hear about all of these scholarships every Monday when we talk about what's offered within our community and outside of our community. Tonight, you're going to hear all of the scholarships you already have and more. And then at the end, Mr. Burr is going to give you the amount that our class of 2021 has earned. Cameron Chase, Presidential Scholarship, Dome University. Baseball Program Scholarship, Dome University. Dean's Academic Scholarship, Friends University. Falcons Sports Scholarship, Friends University. Dean's Academic Scholarship, Kansas Wesleyan University. Power Scholarship, Kansas Wesleyan University. President's Scholarship, Mid-America Nazarene University. Pioneer Scholarship, Mid-America Nazarene University. Dean's Scholarship, Bellevue University. Athletic Scholarship, Bellevue University, totaling $161,000. Evan Cisneros, Chancellor's Award, University of Colorado at Colorado Springs, totaling $10,000. Crystal Conley, UT Dean's Scholarship, the University of Tampa, $56,000. Bryson Cox, Promising Scholar Award, Colorado State University, Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship, Montana State University, $66,000. Sam Fox, Presidential Scholarship, Drake University, the Provost Scholarship, Penn State University, Nick Naples Scholarship, the Kiwanis Club Scholarship, totaling $125,000. Ellie Friesman, Taylor Merritt Award, Western Colorado University, the Chancellor's Award, University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, the Trustees Scholarship, University of Northern Colorado, Academic Honors Scholarship, Savannah, College of Art and Design, Alumni Legacy Scholarship, Sterling College, the President James H. Baker Award, the University of Colorado at Boulder, $170,000. Andrew Graber, the Thresher Academic Scholarship, Track and Cross Country Scholarship, the Legacy Scholarship, and the Church Scholarship, all from Bethel College in North Newton, Kansas, $88,000. Lauren Greiner, Merit Scholarship for the Musical and Dramatic Arts Academy in New York, New York, $40,000. Morgan Gunter, the Judith A. Cairns Memorial Scholarship, and the Woodland Park Mountain Arts Scholarship, $2,000. Courtney Horton, the Chancellor's Award at the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, Academic Scholarship at Baylor University, the Trustees Scholarship at Rocky Mountain College, the Magus Award at Regis University, the Green and Gold Scholarship, Colorado State University, the Provost Scholarship, Denver University, the Trustees Scholarship, the University of Colorado, the University of Northern Colorado, totaling $278,000. Abby Hudson, the Merit Award, Western Colorado University, the Winston Provine Presidential Scholarship, Oregon Institute of Technology, the Engineering Scholarship, Oregon Institute of Technology. Whoa. I don't even know how to say this one. I was gonna ask you, but I'm sorry. Ugh, the Ore Digger? Oh, yeah, all right. The Ore Digger Distinction Scholarship at Montana Technical University. The Achievement Award Scholarship at Montana State University. The Dean Scholarship at the University of Denver. The Presidential Scholarship at the University of Northern Colorado. The Founders Gold Tuition Scholarship at the Northern Arizona University. The Provost Scholarship at the University of Colorado, Denver. And the CU Esteemed Scholars Baker Scholarship at the University of Colorado, Boulder, $150,500. Lauren Inglesby, the Kiwanis Scholarship, the Green and Gold Scholarship from Colorado State University, $13,000. Skylar King, the American Legion Auxiliary Scholarship, $250. Matt Levy, the WUI Scholarship, the Winston Provine Presidential Scholarship from Oregon Tech, Chancellor's Award, University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, Oregon State, the WUI Scholarship, the Distinction Tuition Award, University of Arizona, the Chancellor's Scholarship at the University of Denver, the Green and Gold Scholarship, Colorado State University, Achievement Award Scholarship, Montana University, the CU Esteemed Scholar Baker Award, the Regent Scholarship from the University of Colorado at Boulder, the Summit Scholarship at the University of Oregon, $453,000.
Thanks, seniors, y'all are making us work tonight. I hope underclassmen you're paying attention to some of the insane amount of money these kids are getting, because it can be you. And in fact, I want a junior to pull out a cell phone and time how long it's going to take me to read through all these tonight, and I'm challenging you to double that time next year. Starting off with Christopher Mask, the post-1980 scholarship from the American Legion, $1,000. Manny Mayer, the Hollins Scholar from Hollins University, the Bennington John Dewey Scholarship from Bennington College, the S.C. Quam Bonham Award from the University of South Sewanee, Tennessee, $424,000. Danielle Marino, the American Legion Auxiliary Scholarship, Impact Scholarship Award from the University of Colorado Boulder, the Western Undergrad Exchange Scholarship from California State University, Founders Gold Tuition Scholarship, Northern University, Arizona, the Trustee Scholarship, University of Northern Colorado, Kiwanis Club Scholarship, UPass Kiwanis Club, Woodland Park, Magis Award Scholarship, Regis University, $161,850. Kyle Murray, Art Scholarship from the Rocky Mountain College of Art and Design, Denver, Colorado. Woodland Park Mountain Artist Scholarship in Woodland Park. The Wagon Boss Scholarship from Greater Woodland Park Chamber of Commerce, $17,200. Hannah Newport, George Beatty Scholarship, University of Nebraska-Lincoln. The Judith A. Kearns Memorial Scholarship from Woodland Park. The Catherine Benzoff Memorial Scholarship from Woodland Park, $86,000. Caitlin Ogden, Morningside Scholarship from Morningside College in Iowa, $10,000. Ryan Olson, the the Chancellor's Award from the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, $10,000. Brianna O'Neill, Creative Minds Scholarship from Full Sail University, Winter Park, Florida, $20,000. Brenna Panning, the Presidential Scholarship from the University of Northern Colorado, the Judith A. Kearns Memorial Scholarship from Woodland Park, Mountain Artist Scholarship from Woodland Park, $16,000. William Pasney, University of Miami Choral Grant from the University of Miami in Florida, $56,100. Michael Pryor, the Army Emergency Relief Scholarship from the Army Emergency Relief, $500. Michael Corella, the Trustee Scholarship, Allegheny College. Woodland Park Mountain Artist Scholarship from Woodland Park, $153,000. Levi Sarianto, the Judith A. Kearns Memorial Scholarship, the Morton Dickens Scholarship for Music and Art from the UPass Chronos Club, the Engineering Scholarship from Woodland Park, Pikes Peak Rotary Service Above All Scholarship from Pikes Peak Rotary Club, Woodland Park, and the President's James H. Baker Award from the University of Boulder, Colorado, $18,000. Parker Toronto, the Engineering Scholarship, the Kiwanis Club Scholarship, the Post-1980 Scholarship, the Paul J. Memorial Scholarship, the 2021 Coach B Scholarship, and the Pikes Peak Rotary Service Above All Scholarship, all from Woodland Park, $11,500. Jacob Thorpe, the Catholic United Financial Scholarship from Catholic United Financial, St. Paul, Minnesota, and the Admiral Scholarship from Massachusetts Maritime Academy in Massachusetts, $60,300. Avery Waters, the Chancellor's Award from the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, the Live Leadership from the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, Academic Achievement Scholarship, Colorado Mesa University, Founders Gold Tuition Scholarship, Northern Arizona University, the Provost Scholar, University of Denver, President's Hall Scholarship, University of Denver, Trustee Scholarship, University of Northern Colorado, Western Taylor Merit Award, Western Colorado University, Magis Scholarship, Regis University, Merit Scholarship, Seton Hall University, Merit Scholarship, University of New Mexico, Green and Gold Scholarship, Colorado State, Berto Study Abroad Candidate, Baylor University, Merit Scholarship, Baylor University, Phi Theta Kappa Merit Scholarship, Baylor University, Post-1980 Scholarship from here in Woodland Park, American Legion, $486,500. Tyler Wells, Distinguished Scholar Award, Colorado Mesa University, Kiwanis Club Scholarship, UPass, Woodland Park, the 2021 Coach B Scholarship here in Woodland Park, $35,000. Catherine Wheelan, the Chancellor's Award, University of Colorado, $10,000. Maya Willett, Blue Ribbon Scholarship, Montana State University, Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship, Oregon State University, $52,000. Abigail Woods, the Chancellor's Scholarship, University of Colorado, Trustee Scholarship, University of Northern Colorado, Western Taylor Merit Award, Western Colorado University, Provost Scholar, University of Denver, Excellence Scholarship, Ohio University, Trustee Award, Ohio University, President James H. Baker Scholarship, University of Colorado, CMCI Merit Scholarship, University of Colorado, $188,000. Angelina Woods, the Paul J. Young Memorial Scholarship here in Woodland Park, $2,500. Let's give them all one final round of applause. Great work.
Stay here. Please. I want to say something about this group, class of 2021, and what they have been able to accomplish, given circumstances that none of us, I'm going to look at people my age, could have ever dreamed of having to navigate. This is the class of 2021. I got to know them first when they were sophomores. And we started to ramp up expectations of their performance. And they complained, and they talked about how hard it was getting, and how much we were asking of them. But they persevered, and they achieved, and they finished. And we think they set a brand new record for Woodland Park High School in terms of the total amount of scholarships that any class has ever received. I know it's in your program at about $2.7 million, but that's not accurate. Because after we printed it, it's gone up. And it's going to continue to go up as more scholarships come in. Right now, this class has earned a scholarship total of $3,428,200. That is incredible. You did what we asked you to do. You set a bar, junior class, you now have an opportunity to leap over. And then the sophomores, and then the freshmen. This has been a great night. I'm really excited that we had an opportunity to do it. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Local scholarship presenters, thank you so much for what you do for our students. We appreciate it. Students, congratulations again. I'm going to let you go. Have a great evening.